Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas and welcome to the Hallmarkies podcast. And today it's very fun. We have a writer with us. We love talking with authors on the podcast. And today we have Dr. Andy Honda on the podcast. She has a new children's book coming out called Koa's Ruff Life, Christmas Time in New York City. And so I know all the dog lovers are going to really enjoy this. And thank you so much, Andy, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me. So excited to be here.
Yeah, so this is your first time on the podcast. Why don't you introduce yourself to the listeners and tell us a little bit how you got started writing these children's books?
Sure. So I'm Andy. I live in New York City with my dog, Koa, who I don't know if you're going to see him, but there he is.
Oh, there he is.
I do. He always comes to say hi when we're doing an interview. So I actually got started writing. Koa, stop. We got started writing a few years ago. I was really reflecting and reassessing what I wanted out of life and what my passions are, what gave me purpose, and that's what kind of sort of led me to become an author. I wanted to reach kids early to spark curiosity and show that learning can be fun, and that's what my books try to aim to do, where we have fun facts in the books, and it's a picture book, so it's for kids age 5 to 8.
That's great. So you're also a doctor, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So what kind of doctor are you?
So I don't practice. I actually work in the pharmaceutical industry.
Okay.
I started my career in clinical research. I have a family history of what's called retinitis pigmentosa, which is a rare eye disease. And so clinical research is somewhere where I really wanted to spend a lot of my focus in. So, and clinical research is really just discovering what really works in medicine. And I did that for about 7 to 8 years, and then I transitioned into pharmaceutical world. And the reason why I did this change was so I could blend science and storytelling to help people understand complex concepts, to help them make better choices about their health.
So what do you love about both professions, the research side and the writing side?
So as a doctor, I really love the fact that I can help people understand their health and make informed decisions about their healthcare. A lot of science is really technical, so I kind of sort of break that down for people. As an author, I really love the fact that I can, at least the hope is, I can inspire kids to ask questions and really, really spark that curiosity in them.
Yeah. So you have the barkery, is that right?
Yeah. So Koa's Ruff Life is a barkery and fashion boutique.
Okay.
It all started because I was looking for a bow tie for Koa. I wanted something that captured his personality, but still durable for like playtime. I wanted something that captured my roots in Hawaii, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I took to my own sewing machine and I just started creating my own. That same desire led me into the kitchen where, dog foods aren't really regulated well. And so I wanted healthier choices for Koa. And that's kind of sort of how that was all inspired. It was to promote more of a healthy, active life, all while doing it in style.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies Patreon.
Do you love Hallmarkies podcast, especially at Christmas?
Do you enjoy the holiday previews, recaps, interviews, and bonus episodes?
If the answer is yes, please consider supporting the Hallmarkies Patreon. We need your help to do what we do both during the Christmas season and all year round.
But not only do you help a podcast led by strong, independent women by becoming a Patreon, you get to become a part of the Hallmarkies family.
Starting at only $2 a month as a patron, you will have access to our Facebook Patreon group where we talk about the movies, shows, and more all year.
We also have many monthly patron watch-alongs with guests like Lacey Chabert, Natalie Hall, Paul Campbell, Mary Lou Henner, and more, giving their behind-the-scenes details of their films.
As a patron, you also have the chance to provide input into the podcast and even join us at different tiers.
So this Christmas season, spread some cheer to the Hallmarkies Patreon and become a member today. You won't regret it.
Go to patreon.com/Hallmarkies to learn more.
That's patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
So have you always been a dog person?
I have. I grew up with dogs, and so it was just natural to always have a dog.
When did you get your dog, Koa?
Yeah, so I got Koa when he was 8 weeks old. He was like a tiny 18-pound puppy.
Oh,
He's now 96 pounds. Oh, I should mention, he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. So he's
nice.
96 pounds. He's a gentle giant.
Big dog.
He is big. He's almost the same size as me. I've got maybe 20 pounds on him, but you know.
What's the best part of being a dog owner?
Uh, you know, Koa Koa for me as a is my running partner. So every morning we go on Central Park and we run. So he's my running partner, but he also is the one who, when I'm sad, he's kind of comforting me. So he's always there. He's always empathetic, and he has an unconditional love that dogs always give.
Mm-hmm. So that's great. So according to your website, you were born and raised in Hawaii.
Yes.
So how did you end up in New York City?
Yeah, so I first moved to Seattle for college. Life just kept pulling me east, and I ended up finding a great research opportunity in New York City. I've loved the city ever since, and now call it home.
Yeah.
I can't leave anymore.
Yeah. You do start to think like in the winter and stuff, you're like, maybe I should have gone back to Hawaii.
So I've been in New York for, I want to say about 14 years. And when I
Yeah.
first moved to New York, because living in Seattle, the winters there weren't as bad,
Yeah.
or severe, I should say. And so my first winter here, I like had 10 layers on. I was like the Michelin man. I finally figured out after a few years, like that's not how you're supposed to do it. So, I personally love the snow because I just didn't grow up with it. So anytime it snows, I'm all about it.
Yeah. So would you consider yourself like a big reader? Do you are in just do you did you always kind of want to get involved in writing in some way?
Yeah, so I love reading. I've been a big reader ever since I was a child. Um, I love the fact that books can transform you to some other place that's not necessarily reality. I love fantasy books. I grew up when the Harry Potters became popular, so I read that when I was a child. There's this author who wrote her first fantasy series recently. I think it was like 2, maybe 3 years ago. Her name's Melissa Blair. Love her series. She does the Halfling sagas. So I really like the fantasy books. It allows that imagination. I personally never thought I'd be an author. It wasn't until I want to say like 5, 6 years ago where I actually thought like, what else did I want to do? And because I worked in scientific communication where I blended that science and storytelling is really when I started thinking, hey, I could do this and make it broader for everyone. And that's kind of sort of how I decided. It was kind of sort of a change in just my career, and I was like, what else can I do with it?
So would you consider yourself a pantser or a plotter when you're writing?
Oh, that depends on the day and the type of writing I'm doing. Professionally, most definitely a plotter. Outlines and structure are essential. But as an author, I want to say more of a planter, kind of sort of in between the two, where I know where the story's direction and key moments are, but I always leave room for like discovery.
Yeah, yeah. Well, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about the new book? You've done several, correct? In the
Yes.
series,
So
yeah.
this is the third in the series. And this one takes kids on a holiday adventure in New York City. We visit some of the season's most beloved traditions, starting with the Macy Day Parade. We visit the Rockefeller Christmas tree. We hang out with friends at Woolman Rink. This story really blends fun facts about the city into a story that celebrates the season.
Do you have a favorite of those New York City Christmas events?
Oh, I do. So, this story is actually based on Christmas morning tradition where we actually walk down Fifth Avenue with the window displays. We stop off at the Rockefeller Christmas tree and then make our way down to the Bryant Park Winter Village. The Christmas tree to me is my favorite, and I can't even tell you why because it doesn't change. It's a tree, but I love it. It kind of sort of signifies to me Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's magic. I actually was in New York last Christmas
Okay.
season. Yeah, so that was super fun.
What did you do?
So I was there mostly for like a Broadway trip.
Okay.
But my family was there. We went to Tavern on the Green.
Hmm.
And we saw the Rockettes,
Yes.
and then I saw Elf. So that was like the Christmassy
Okay.
thing that I
Okay.
did.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. And we
There's
went to the Christmas in New York big store that they have over there in like Little Italy, that big Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And that was fun.
There's so many movies that take place in New York City that I mean,
Oh yeah.
Home Alone, like with the Radio City background is always one that I love to take a photo of.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is a really fun city for Christmas. There's so much to do
Mhm.
and so much to see.
Yeah.
We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's author Kate Hendrickson and her new book, Christmas Switch. She plans Christmas down to the minute. He wings it every year. But this holiday season, Type A wife Allie and her laid-back husband Tommy are switching roles and learning that sometimes the best gifts are the ones you don't plan for. Christmas Switch is a witty, heartwarming holiday rom-com novel perfect for fans of Hallmark movies, hot cocoa, and happily ever afters. When Allie and Tommy swap holiday duties, she's in charge of the outdoor lights and he's taking over Christmas dinner. Everything that can go wrong does. But in the middle of the chaos, they rediscover laughter, love, and what really matters most during the holidays. It's funny, festive, and full of heart, the perfect cozy read for anyone who loves Christmas stories that make you smile. Christmas Switch is available now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Books A Million, free with Kindle Unlimited or at kate-hendrickson.com. Settle in by the tree and unwrap the love, laughter of Christmas Switch this holiday season. That's kate-hendrickson.com.
What was it like working with the illustrator for this book?
Yeah, so I think it's like any other relationship. Finding the right illustrator took a lot of time. It's important part of bringing the story to life. But once you find someone, you just know they understand the heart of that story. So what I normally do is I put in comments about in a first draft of what I think the illustration should look like, but I always want to give them their several degrees of creative freedom because they are the experts in visual storytelling, and I never want to limit that.
So are your patients and other people, are they sort of surprised when they find out that you have this Barkery and you have these books and things like that?
So I don't tell people.
Yeah. I guess not
but
patients, but
yeah.
clients.
Yeah, I don't normally tell people. My lives are kind of sort of separated,
Yeah.
professional lives and I'm not, yeah, I haven't, people will start knowing, but I usually don't tell people.
So how did you decide that you wanted to do a Christmas themed story?
So Christmas is my favorite time of year. There's something magical about it. And I just wanted to capture that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have a favorite part of Christmas?
You know,
Favorite tradition?
my favorite tradition is my Christmas morning one.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, what I love best about Christmas in New York City, I don't think it's one activity or one thing. It's more of the feeling it kind of sort of,
Yeah.
you know, like there's a
Mhm.
spark in the air. The decorated buildings, the lights that line
Mhm.
the streets, and
Yeah.
all the decoration that like even the
Yeah.
balls, the balls that are in Sixth Avenue, and they're just like
Mhm.
balls, like ornament balls, but like I still love seeing them all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
it's those kind of sort of small things that I really love.
Mhm. I think we all became more cognizant of those kind of things after the pandemic. It's like, oh, I really missed this random thing that I didn't think I would miss.
Yeah, like your everyday things, right? It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh.
So in the book, you have some statistics
Mhm.
about each part of New York City. Was that fun to research, especially if you're a researcher?
Yeah, I love learning.
Hmm.
I felt like every fact was uncovering a little hidden treasure in the city. One of my favorite things that I actually learned was about the Rockefeller Christmas tree. It is normally a Norway spruce, which is chosen because its strength and symmetry, but it's also 80 feet tall and 14 tons. And like, I don't know what that actually looks like because it just looks really big from afar, but it's equivalent to 5 giraffes standing on top of each other and 2 elephants. So if you could imagine that, and then it's wrapped in 5 miles of LED lights. So, and then on
Wow.
top of all of that is the star, which is 70 spikes, 3 million crystals, and weighs 900 pounds.
Wow.
And it's like
That's
those
amazing.
numbers, right, are just so surprising. So like that to me was my favorite part of the
Hmm.
research, just like understand because I see it every year, and I've actually never thought about it, like what the history behind it. One of my favorite things that I learned about it after the season, it is actually donated to Habitat for Humanity to build homes.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So what do you hope people take away from the Koa books and especially this new Christmas one?
Yeah, I hope readers leave with a sense of wonder and joy. I want kids to notice the world around them, to ask questions, and really see that learning can be fun. This
Hmm.
book in particular, I hope sparks that curiosity, all while celebrating the magic that the season in New York City brings.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely.
We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies merch store.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for the postable, Hardy, or Hallmarky in your life?
What about getting that t-shirt or hoodie that will help you stand out at your next holiday party?
Now is the time to check out the Hallmarkies merch store.
Full of festive designs by artists like Jessica Miller, Carrie from Hallmark Comics, and more.
You can even have more than just shirts, but totes, cell phone cases, notebooks, mugs, and more.
And it isn't just Hallmark. We have designs for Anna Green Gables, Man from Snowy River, The Nanny, and more.
Every purchase at the merch store goes to help support the podcast and allows us to make the great content you know and love.
There are frequent sales, so go to tpublic.com/stores/hallmarkies or see the link in the description.
That's tpublic.com/stores/hallmarkies.
Well, we like to end our interviews with some fun get to know you questions.
Okay.
So, first question is, what is your favorite holiday drink?
Ooh, I'm gonna say an apple cider old fashioned.
That sounds good. All right. What is your favorite holiday cookie or treat?
So my favorite is a pumpkin crunch.
Oh, that sounds good. Is that like a bar or a cookie?
So it's Hawaii's version of a pumpkin pie. So it basically, instead of a pie crust, it is like a walnut buttery crunch crust.
That sounds
It's so
good.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what is your favorite Christmas song or carol?
So my favorite is Mariah Carey's
Mm.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
She's the queen.
I
She's the
grew up on that.
queen.
Oh, and
Yeah.
this year she's actually opening up I think it's a cafe in somewhere in Manhattan.
Oh, she is? That's
Yeah,
fun.
I just read, I think it's opening up on the 14th, I believe.
Well, and it's so funny. She's got like this thing on her social media where she's in like a block of ice.
Oh,
And
I
you know
did
that
see
whole,
that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I did see
because
that.
she's the one that ushers in Christmas. You know, the whole
But
it's time.
it is. That's how you know it's Christmas.
Yeah. All right. What's your favorite classic Christmas movie?
Ooh, I have two.
All right.
So on Thanksgiving Day, I watched The Miracle on 34th Street. And on
Hmm.
Christmas Day, I watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Ah, okay. The Jim Carrey.
That's my favorite. The girl
Oh.
who plays Cindy Lou Who, my favorite. She like steals the show.
Yeah. Well, and they did have some incredible like costume
Yeah.
design and hair and things like that. Her hair
No,
was crazy.
exactly.
Yeah. All right. Which do you like better, Scrooge or the Grinch?
Grinch.
Yeah. I was gonna say we just answered that one. All right. Which do you like better, clear lights or colored?
Colored.
Yeah. Would you rather be in a snowball fight or build a snowman?
Ooh, snowball fight.
Yeah. Okay, good. Do you consider yourself a good gift wrapper or not?
Ooh, I consider myself a pro.
Oh,
It's all about the bow on the top, and that's what I've mastered.
that's good. Well, I mean, and the nice thing about being in New York is that everything is so convenient. Like you could have probably all your presents gift wrapped in the stores.
You
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
but I like to do
So,
it myself.
yes. Okay, good. All right, last question. Do you have an ugly Christmas sweater?
I don't have one yet, but I've always wanted one. You know those over the top ones that Jimmy Fallon gives away on his 12 days of ugly sweaters? Like they're
Uh-huh.
just over the top. I totally want
Yeah.
one. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it but I want one.
Yeah. Well, you want it to be like legit. You don't want it
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
you
Yeah.
you you want it to be a real one, not these like
The
fake
ones, yeah,
ugly
the ones they
sweaters.
sell in the stores now with just like some kind of like image. No, I
Yeah.
want the authentic ones that they go, whoa.
Hmm. Yeah, because you figure you want it to be the scratchier the better. That makes it more authentic, I think. Yeah, and have some kind of light bulbs going off or different
Right.
things.
Like the ones, I mean, like a present hanging out over here, a little
Yeah.
light on this side.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have plans for any more Koa's books, or what do you have
Most
coming in the
definitely.
future? Yeah, okay.
Koa just Cole just got started on his adventures. There's so much to do in New York City that I
Uh-huh.
think they just write themselves. These books are inspired by our daily adventures in New York City. And so I have a few ideas of, what we've done so far is we've done Central Park Zoo, we've done a scavenger hunt at Bryant Park. I
Oh
mean, we
yeah.
haven't even visited like the big iconic things like Times Square or the Statue of Liberty yet. So I mean, there's so many things, and we haven't even gone to Brooklyn yet.
Yeah, that would be fun if you could do like maybe a pizza themed one. Like
Ooh.
yeah, that would be
So,
cute.
so my aunt and uncle was just here in September, and we had ended up doing a pizza crawl in the West Village. So we went to
Uh-huh.
6 different pizza places, and it was fun. Because everyone says
Yeah.
this place is the best pizza place. This place is the best pizza place. But
Right.
I I have my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing better than a New York slice. I
Hmm.
mean, I went to Italy when I was a teenager,
Uh-huh.
and it was part of like a group tour. And the tour guide, she said, if you want pizza, go to Domino's here. So, like I think New York has the best pizza in the world,
So I
even
haven't
better than Italy.
I haven't tried Italy's pizza yet. So I wouldn't know that yet, but I am biased. I
It's
think
true.
everything is better in New York.
Yeah. That would be fun. That would be really it's interesting because so Dave Portnoy, does all the pizza reviews. He
Mhm.
was just here. He did this Utah trip.
Okay.
And I was like, I didn't even know all these pizza places existed. Like, what?
Do you have a
So,
favorite in your city?
well, there's this place called The Pie, which he gave a pretty decent score
Okay.
for 7.8. But all of these places, I'm like, I've never even tried any of these places, so I need to get on it.
So now you have a list of places
Yes,
to try.
it's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, very good. Well, congratulations on the books.
Thank
And
you.
if you were going to give like a pitch to the Hallmarkies listeners, they should check out this new Christmas one. What would you say?
Um, so if you want to celebrate Christmas, um in New York City, this is the book for you.
Yeah. And if you have little ones, they'll
Have
love
little
it.
ones. But
Yeah,
even
they'll
if you
love it.
don't.
Even if you don't, that's right. Yeah. Well, very good. Is the book currently out, or is it coming out? Okay, great. So they can purchase it wherever. And you have a website?
Yeah, so my website's koa'srufflife.com. If you buy it from our website, Koa will sign it himself, and it's the only place you can get it signed. Other than that, you can get it almost anywhere else. Amazon, Barnes and Noble. But they don't come signed.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Well, very good. Congratulations. And thanks so much for coming and talking with us. Hope you have a great Christmas.
Thank you so much. You as well.
We'd like to thank Andy for coming on the podcast. This was so much fun to get to talk with her. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of all the things we talked about. If you have a favorite New York City Christmas destination event, definitely let us know. Make sure to check out the book. We have affiliate links in the description. We've got our website, all that fun stuff. So definitely take a look at that. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews, all over social media, iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes, and on Goodreads. So check that out. Also, make sure you take a look at our playlist with all of our author interviews over the years. There's been so many incredible ones. And if you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. Really appreciate that. And if you are watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that so much. I also have the Patreon group, which is the biggest way you can support everything that we're doing. You get a part of bonus episodes and watch alongs and other cool perks. So please take a look at that. We have the merch store where we have tons of holiday inspired designs. Make sure to take a look at that. And thanks again to Andy. Really appreciate it. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.